Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to Travels by Douglas and Sue. Come along as we travel to places near and far. From modern pyramids, historic venues, vast landscapes, national parks, and sunny islands. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. So this is Claiborne Farms in Paris, Kentucky. This is where Secretariat is buried. So today our tour starts at about 11 a.m. It's about 30 minutes till. It's about 10:30. And shortly we'll start our tour to walk this farm. And we're going to go see where Secretariat is laid to rest.
Have any questions, please feel free to ask. If I can answer them for you, I will. If not, we can always either just ask the internet or make something else if you want. If you guys have any cameras, you're all more than welcome to take pictures of anything you would like. This farm is 114 years old. The Hancock family has been raising thoroughbreds right here in Paris since 1910. They're currently in their 5th generation as far as raising thoroughbreds, but they're in their 4th generation raising thoroughbreds right here in Paris. Now, it all started off in Charlottesville, Virginia, Well, Walker's great-great-grandfather, Richard Hancock, started raising thoroughbreds shortly after the Civil War. But it was Walker's great-grandfather, Arthur Hancock Sr., was the one who inherited the original 500 acres of Claiborne on the other side of the road through marriage, through a lady by the name of Nancy Clay. Not really sure how they've done it, but somehow I know they've expanded this farm to 3,000 acres. I actually read if you was to take all the fence on the farm and stretch it out, it'd probably stretch close to about 100 miles. We've got roughly anywhere from about 75 to 100 full-time employees that work here. Just kind of give you folks a rough idea of how much it costs to run a farm like this. It costs anywhere from about $5,000 to $6,000 a week just by the feed to feed the horses that live here. Somewhere around $2 to $3 million a year to pay all the salaries for everybody that works here, and roughly about 5 to 6 to run this whole farm for a year. But as of right now, we've got 10 breeding stallions and 1 teaser that lives here on the stallion lot. Now, most of these guys could breed up to 3 times a day if we wanted them to. The only one that don't breed 3 times a day is Warfront. He'll only breed twice a day. But our breeding season runs from February 10th to July 3rd. After July 3rd, these guys don't breed no more until the following February. But Monday through Saturday, we'll breed at 8 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and if for some reason we need to come back at night, we'll breed at 7 o'clock at night. On Sundays, it's 8 and noon. Run on 2 times we breed on Sundays. The black barn that you guys see there on your left is our breeding shed. I was told it was an old tobacco barn back in the late 20s, early 30s. They actually converted that barn into a breeding shed because I was told they wanted a place to breed horses here. But I'll tell you folks just a little bit about how we do our breeding process when we get right here to the front of the shed. There's actually 4 of us in here during the process. We'll have a guy that holds your mare. Normally our farm ranger's here for every session. His job is to hold the hop on the mare before the stallion goes up there. And all that is let us strap that. We'll just kind of put around the mare's fetlock and we'll hold a leg on. Is what we consider the #1 stall here in Claiborne. Just because the horses that stood in the stall over time. The first one there being Bold Ruler, he was born and raised here on the farm. In the years of 57 and 58, that guy started off in 33 races, winning 23 of them, ran second and fourth, third and 2. Went on to sire 82 stakes winners, beat our sire of 119 stakes winners. I'm sure most of y'all know one of them stakes winners being a Secretariat. The Secretariat was trained by Luce and Lauren, by Rod Turcotte. In the years of 72 and 73, that guy started off in 20 stakes races, winning 16 of them, ran second, 3, third, and 1. Holds the stakes record in all 3 Triple Crown races, still holds the track record in all 3 Triple Crown races. He's got a world record win in the Belmont where he won by 31 lengths. If you've never seen that race, look it up. It is a cool race to watch. But at the age of 2 and 3, he did earn a Horse of the Year and Champion of the Year. Even though he only sired 50% of stakes winners, some say he was a good broodmare sire. Out of his broodmare line, he is a grandsire of horses like AP Indy, Gone West, and Stormcat. All them guys went on to have their own good stallion careers. But above him was Easy Goer. Easy Goer there is the number 34 horse of the U.S. top 100 racehorses of the 20th century. To earn that in the years of 88, 89, and 90, he also started off in 20 stakes races, winning 15 of them, ran second, fourth, third, and 1. Above him was Unbridled. Unbridled was your 1990 Kentucky Derby winner. He finished second at Preakness that year and fourth in the Belmont, but later went on to win the 1990 British Cup Classic. And I believe he's your last Kentucky Derby winner to ever sire Kentucky Derby winner, and a horse by the name of Grindstone who won it in 96. And the guy that we have standing in here now is Run Happy. Just give me a second and I'll let him stick his head out here for you. Run Happy. Run Happy here is a 12-year-old son of the 2010 Kentucky Derby winner Super Saver. This guy won 7 of 10 starts. All the 7 wins come in sprint races, so it made him an undefeated sprint champion, doing it what they call drug-free, which means he didn't have family Lasix or anything like that. It was just natural speed for him. He's out of a broken bow mare by the name of Bella Jolie. He earned about $1.4 million in his racing career, but as a 3-year-old, he was a multiple Grade 1 winner. He won the King's Bishop. He also won the Malibu Stakes, and he won the 2015 Breeders' Cup Sprint.
Damn. Please.
Try not to put him on his nose afterwards, because this guy, he will try to get you on the fingers if you don't like it. I just like to try to warn people, because sometimes they will. He's one of those types, if you leave your hand there too long and off you off your fingers, he won't try to hold it. So hold your hand flat, hold your hand flat. Yeah.
Can we get a picture of you feeding them? Get a picture of me feeding them? Yeah.
Yeah.
I never missed a chance to give anything there.
Would be considered a liver chestnut? Give me your camera.
In thoroughbred, they just list them as bay, chestnut, and gray, or gray and mauve. That's pretty much the four dominant colors that they list in thoroughbreds. They don't do dark bay or anything like that anymore. Yeah. Yeah. You got one more, don't give him too many. That's the kid back in there, bro. We gotta move on.
Fancy pants.
Most of these guys are about causing him a better position in the race, if not a win. He did finish fourth, but got bumped up to third because of the disqualification. He bounced back and won 2019 Preakness in the following year, turned around and won a 2020 Maker's Mark Mile out there at Keeneland, and that also made him a Grade 1 winner on both dirt and turf. But he done it 2 different years. He
Wake him up.
This is their sleepy time.
Can you get a good picture of him?
He's wanting the mint. He's wanting the peppermint. When it comes to these peppermints, I don't know if they got us spoiled or if we got them spoiled.
We got you all trained.
I'm telling you.
He's like, close the door.
These guys, they know the sound of that wrapper, that's for sure. And it also helps with, you know, when these breeders come in here, because sometimes when we turn these guys out at 1:30, these breeders, they like to come in here about 1:45, 2 o'clock, and these guys have already been outside for about 30 minutes, so sometimes when you're going out there to the field to get them for the breeder, they don't want to come up to you, but when they hear that wrapper, they're like, oh, we're coming for a peppermint, so they'll jog over and stuff like that. So. Next off here, we're Mr. Prospector Student. He was here. This guy was really just starting to come to thoroughbred breeding. Got up to about $500,000 as far as the stud feed. Bred 1,195 main foals. 755 of them went on to be winners. He was America's Ink Sire 2 times. He was America's Ink Broodmare Sire 9 times. Ranked among the top 10 in the international sire list in France, England, and Ireland. But on this door here, you'll see the name of the star by the name of Nasrullah. Nasrullah was another imported stallion in here out of Great Britain. He went on to sire 84 stakes winners, Broodmare Sire of over 159 stakes winners. One of those stakes winners being Bold Ruler, so that made him Secretariat's grandsire on the sire side. And down here's the name of the star by the name of Prince Quillo. Prince Quillo was an imported stallion out here out of Ireland. But he was America's Ink Sire 3 years in a row. He was also the sire of Round Table, and he was the sire of Secretariat's mom, Something Royal. So both the Secretariat's grandsires actually stood in this barn at the same time. This stall is being occupied by a Warfront now. If you guys don't mind, I'm just going to have everybody move off over this way, and then we'll pull him out for you guys to look at. This guy's name is Warfront. He is a 22-year-old son of Danzig out of a Rubiano mare by the name of Starry Dreamer. Now, when this guy was on the track, he started off in 13 races, winning 4 of them. Ran second, 5, third, and 1, earned about $425,000 in his racing career. His biggest wins in the Grade 2 AG Vanderbilt Stakes, but when he entered stud in 2007, this guy actually started off with a stud fee of $12,500 to breed to. Since then, he's probably sired somewhere around 109 to 110 stakes horses, about 56 to 57 graded stakes horses, and about 24 to 25 Grade 1 winners. And that's actually what's brought his stud fee up to $100,000. He was $250,000 a few years ago, which at that time was one of the highest stud fees in Kentucky. But I think just kind of due to some of his own success of his progeny becoming stallions and things, that's why they dropped him back down. But he is a syndicated stallion. Most of these guys are. And all syndication is you could buy a share of this guy if you had the money. And if you owned a share, you could actually bring one mare in here per season. Breed to him from those stud fee. And you also get a percentage of what he earns into the breeding season. But to buy a share of this guy, you probably have to have $2 million. He's got some young ones that are selling for over $2 million. The farm sold one back in 2014 in the Kino September sale for $2.2 million, which actually I believe tied for sale topper that year, or was sale topper. Had one sell the following year for $2.4 million. Had one sell for $2.9 million. This guy's got a value of somewhere around $80 million. But if you like, you are more than welcome to come up 2 or 3 times, pet him on his neck or on his shoulder, and if you want to take your picture with him, you can stand there here by his front leg and his shoulder and take your picture with him if you'd like. It washes off.
It's not a good day to my hands slobbery.
Yeah, that's all right. We got salt and water down there in business. Yeah, here you go.
He should have been horse of the year in 2010.
He did get booed at the end of that race because people weren't her going to feed and things like that. I was also told that the farm had to hire 2 on guard to stand by his door because people threatened and things like that.
He should have been horse of the year. He had a great season. Yeah.
1,000 feet, turn right onto High Street.
This is a
At the
old
light,
town.
turn right onto High Street, then turn left onto East 10th Street.
I guess it's a one-way street. I hope so.
That's what it looks like.
I hope so.
At the light, turn left onto East 10th Street.
I'm saying about these roads up here, man. The roads are a little off. Make sure I'm going the right direction. This is not one. This way. All right.
Continue for 1 mile.